Donald Trump defends daughter Ivanka taking his seat at G20 World Leaders Table. U.S. President Donald Trump has defended his daughter, White House advisor Ivanka Trump, after she raised some eyebrows over the weekend by taking his place at a table with world leaders at a G20 meeting. Key points: Trump says Hillary Clinton would have been shared had she done the same. Chelsea Clinton said her parents would never have asked such a favor. Asked if Trump was giving away America, observers differ over significance of move. Trump briefly sat in her father's chair at the global gathering in Hamburg during a closed-door session on African development as the World Bank president spoke. Her appearance prompted a string of criticisms and reactions on Twitter and caught the attention of the international media. Early on Monday, President Trump called the arrangement very standard in a tweet where he also noted that German Chancellor Angela Merkel, who was hosting the G20 summit, agreed. When I left conference room for short meetings with Japan and other countries, I asked Ivanka to hold seat. Very standard. Angela M. agrees. He wrote. In a follow-up tweet, he singled out former Democratic rival Hillary Clinton and her daughter Chelsea, alleging the media would have cheered had Mrs. Clinton done the same. Photo: Svetlana Lukash's tweet shows Ivanka Trump replacing the president at G20 summit. Supplied: if Chelsea Clinton were asked to hold the seat for her mother, as her mother gave our country away, the fake news would say Chelsea for Perez. Chelsea Clinton was quick to respond to the tweet, saying that her parents would never have asked while wondering why Mr. Trump suggested anyone was giving the country away. Good morning, Mr. President. It would never have occurred to my mother or my father to ask me. Were you giving our country away? Hoping not. There is no precedent for good reason. Over the weekend, Ms. Merkel had dismissed the move at a news conference after the G20 ended, in line with Mr. Trump's first tweet. Ivanka belongs to the U.S. delegation, Ms. Merkel, who has worked with her on various issues, said last week. Photo: Malcolm Turnbull and Theresa May attend the launch of an initiative co-founded by Ivanka. Twitter: Prime Minister's Office, Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, also defended Ms. Trump, saying that the president's daughter had often sat in on meetings with her and Mr. Trump, especially those regarding women and business. Ivanka Trump ran a clothing and jewelry business before taking a formal job at the White House after her father took office in January. She has made women's issues one of her signature policy areas. At the G20, she also took the spotlight at a separate event alongside World Bank President Jim Yong Kim and other world leaders to launch a public-private loan program aimed at boosting female entrepreneurs in developing countries. Lawrence Summers, a former World Bank official and economic advisor under former Democratic President Barack Obama, said it was rare for government heads to leave during major summits and that, when they must, foreign ministers or other very senior government officials normally fill in. There is no precedent for a head of government's adult child taking a seat, he wrote in the Washington Post. There is no precedent for good reason. It was insulting to the others present and sent a signal of disempowerment regarding senior government officials. Reuters ABC